Welcome back, everyone. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Today, we're standing next to something that represents pure American muscle, raw sound, and decades of performance heritage. This right here is the 2026 Ford Mustang GT, finished in this stunning blue color that perfectly matches the aggressive personality of this car. Before we even talk numbers, price, or specs, let me ask you one simple question. In a world moving fast toward electric cars and downsized engines, is this one of the last real V8 muscle cars we'll ever get? Because that's exactly what the 2026 Mustang GT feels like. Let's start with the front, because that's where the Mustang makes its first and strongest statement. As you walk up to this car, the front fascia instantly tells you that this isn't just a normal coupe. The long hood, the low stance, and the wide body give it that unmistakable muscle car presence. The grille is bold and aggressive, with a deep black finish that contrasts beautifully against the blue paint. Sitting right in the center is the iconic Mustang badge, reminding you that this car carries more than just horsepower. It carries history. The headlights are sharper than ever, featuring modern LED technology while still keeping that classic Mustang identity. The daytime running lights are clean and futuristic, but they don't overdo it. Ford has managed to balance modern design with old-school muscle, and that's not easy to do. The hood itself is long and sculpted, with strong lines that hint at the V8 engine sitting underneath. From certain angles, you can really see how muscular the front end is, especially when the sunlight hits the curves of the hood. Lower down, the front bumper looks wide and planted. The air intakes are functional, not just for show, helping with cooling and aerodynamics. This car looks like it's ready to attack the road even when it's standing still. From a front three-quarter angle, the 2026 Mustang GT looks absolutely menacing. It's the kind of car that turns heads at traffic lights and makes people stop scrolling when they see it online. The screen is responsive, easy to use, and finally feels like it belongs in a modern performance car. The steering wheel feels thick and sporty in your hands, with mounted controls that are actually intuitive. Everything is angled slightly toward the driver, reminding you that this car is built for driving, not just cruising. The materials inside feel solid, with soft touch surfaces where it matters and a mix of modern textures that give the cabin a premium feel without losing its muscle car character. The seats are supportive and comfortable, designed to hold you in place during aggressive driving, while still being comfortable enough for daily use. There's enough space up front to stretch out, and while the rear seats are more suitable for short trips or smaller passengers, they're still usable. This is a car that can be enjoyed every day, not just on weekends. Ambient lighting adds a modern touch to the interior, especially at night, giving the cabin a futuristic vibe without feeling gimmicky. The sound system is powerful, crisp, and capable of matching the intensity of the car itself. Whether you're listening to music or just enjoying the sound of the engine, the interior experience feels complete. Now let's talk about what really defines the Mustang GT. What's under the hood? The 2026 Mustang GT continues to offer a naturally aspirated V8 engine, and that alone makes it special in today's automotive world. This engine delivers strong horsepower, aggressive throttle response, and a sound that simply cannot be replicated by smaller engines or electric motors. When you start the car, the engine doesn't just turn on, it wakes up. The exhaust note is deep, loud, and emotional. It's the kind of sound that sends chills down your spine and puts a smile on your face instantly. This is not a quiet car, and it's not trying to be. The Mustang GT is proud of its V8 heritage, and it makes sure everyone around you knows it too. On the road, the power delivery is smooth but aggressive. Press the accelerator and the car responds instantly. There's no delay, no hesitation, just raw power pushing you forward. Whether you're driving in the city, cruising on the highway, or pushing the car on open roads, the Mustang GT feels alive. It communicates with the driver in a way that many modern cars no longer do. The suspension setup strikes a good balance between performance and comfort. It's firm enough to handle aggressive driving, but not so stiff that it becomes uncomfortable for daily use. Steering feels direct and confident, giving you a strong sense of control at all times. This is a car that encourages you to drive, not just commute. Now let's move to the back. Because the rear design of the 2026 Mustang GT is just as iconic as the front. The first thing you notice are the signature triple vertical tail lights, a Mustang design element that has stood the test of time. They're now more refined, sharper, and fully LED, giving the rear a modern look while staying true to the Mustang identity. The rear bumper is wide and muscular, emphasizing the car's strong stance. Dual exhaust outlets sit proudly at the back, and when you see them, you already know what kind of sound this car produces. The rear diffuser adds a sporty touch, enhancing both the look and the aerodynamics of the car. From the back, the Mustang GT looks planted, aggressive, and confident. It's the kind of car that looks just as good driving away as it does approaching you. The blue paint shines beautifully under different lighting conditions, highlighting the curves and lines of the body. One of the most impressive things about the 2026 Mustang GT is how it manages to feel both modern and classic at the same time. It embraces new technology without losing its soul. It offers comfort and usability without sacrificing performance. And most importantly, it keeps the V8 alive in a world where such engines are becoming rare. This car is not just about speed or numbers. It's about emotion. It's about the sound, the feel, the connection between driver and machine. It's about getting into your car, pressing the start button and feeling something real. In a future dominated by silent electric vehicles, cars like the Mustang GT remind us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. So the big question remains, is the 2026 Ford Mustang GT the last true V8 muscle car? Maybe not the last, but it's definitely one of the most important. It represents the final evolution of a legendary formula, refined for modern times but still raw enough to stay true to its roots. If you're someone who values driving experience, engine sound, and timeless design, the 2026 Mustang GT deserves your attention. This is not just a car you buy, it's a car you feel. And that's something no spec sheet can fully explain.